आप कह रहे हो मैं अपने फोन में से सारे ऐप डिलीट कर दूं और सिर्फ
Absolutely.
एक हेलो डाउनलोड कर लूं?
Absolutely. On your screen, that's it. Drop into one hello and everything is taken care. We actually wanted the poor or the middle class people to come up and say, even I would like to become an entrepreneur. So we have 100 crore population here. And I guess all of them deserve hello. And I deserve them at the other end because I want to help them out.
Hi everyone, welcome to my podcast. Today with me, very special guest, very dynamic, Amit Satwane. He's a visionary and a leader who is built an app which is the biggest app of India. And you know what you should say? Say hello. Let's move to Amit. Amit, I'm really very excited. Name is very simple and small.
Right.
Hello.
Right.
So it's really very easy people to just download the app Hello.
Right.
I like that idea.
Right.
So I wanted to know more about how you come up with this biggest app idea, and tell us about more about you, and then this idea of making this app, which is very useful for all of us. Let's hear from Amit.
So thanks, Sonal. Thanks for inviting me on your podcast. I am sure you're doing great, and it's an opportunity to meet you personally. And as you rightly said, it's Amit saying hello to everyone. So hello everyone here. So as you rightly said, hello was something that was in my mind when I was designing this concept rather than an app. I would say I wanted to touch everybody's hearts, and I just wanted to be the next new thing or the next thing in your say. So basically, whether you talk about an India, a Europe, or a UK, or any country, hello is a generic word, does not need any caste, creeds, languages, or it doesn't need any translations for that matter. So I wanted to create something that is universal, and hello does not have a spelling change also. It's like an hello. So and as I say hello, it's like connecting. So I'm connecting with you. So two thought processes when we're designing that. So as when I said, it should be transparent, it should reach the people as a connectivity as hello, and should not have any barriers. And that's how the whole brand of hello was created. And as you see my logo, it's more about connecting peoples and the vibration that we are creating. Because when we initiated this thought of being hello and versus what we are today, it's a complete different line and length. We started with a small idea which has now grown to one of the India's largest columnate with multiple industries covered up, and that's how I guess how Hello was born, and it's been growing age by age. We've just completed 3 years plus, and going forward.
So it's very interesting. So just tell me one thing about it. How many industry it's covering? As you said, it's a vast, like
Right.
major what it's covering.
So Sonal, let me just summarize it in a very layman word. I mean that goes for my audiences also. So I'm sure today all of you guys, even me, you youngsters, oldies, everybody for that matter, in fact, tier 1, 2, 3, 4 cities are now having digital mobile phones, and internet is the next big thing, and digital India is the mission. Now every phone has a need of time. Everybody has a different application loaded. Somebody has entertainment, somebody has activities, somebody has booking structures. Now what has happened is there are like billions and millions and trillions of applications on Android and iOS. Now there's a limitations on your phones, 200, 300 GBs. So you have your best 20, 30 apps or 300 apps and you're done. Your rest 100 apps are never on your place. Now looking at Hello, I'm giving you 8 industries covered up in 2 months. When I say 8 industries, I'm talking about shopping, I'm talking about services, entertainment, news, sports, travel, finance, and we are also launching our own social media. So basically, if you imagine what I'm talking about, 8 industries which currently would have at least 1 million applications. Now you do not have to download 1 million applications. A single application on your screen can take care of anything that you can imagine on your phone. So 8 industries together.
So if I'm right, आप कह रहे हो मैं अपने फोन में से सारे ऐप डिलीट कर दूं और सिर्फ
Absolutely.
एक हेलो डाउनलोड कर लूं?
Absolutely. On your screen, that's it. Drop into one hello and everything is taken care. Whether you want to track your flights, or you want to book a buy, or you want to book a bus, or you want to check out the latest news happening in what happened in the latest political era or sports era or sports news, or you want to just buy your groceries, one-stop solution.
So what was the thought when you were starting this? Will it become this big, or since beginning you are a visionary?
Good question, Sonal. In fact, these were the questions that came up from my initial supporters and non-supporters, both the ways. And 2022, when we started brewing in the idea and as in we got incorporated, the first fear in the market was, I mean, do you really think you want to capture the giants, under your belt, you are still too small against those giants who already captured the market. My thought process there was, unless until I create some difference for my users like you, it's difficult, yes. Then when I was talking about creating a mammoth, I would say a mammoth where I mean digitally in terms of coding different structures. So when I say a food delivery app works on a different code versus a e-commerce app was on a different code, so I literally created more than thousands of code that works parallelly in my similar app. So there are multiple industries parallelly in a simple UI UX that I work into. So yes, it was a challenge. Even to be very straight and very frank, as a founder, it's not that it's my baby, it's good. But when I started, even I had that fear. Every mother has that fear, that how would my kid grow in through. But as and when it was born, as and when it started walking in, as a mother, I took my part of really nurturing, developing it. And with God's grace and people like you and other well-wishers who really gave their inputs and helped me to penetrate the market, understand what are the flaws or the gaps which the biggies or the current competitors are not able to serve in through. So I took the backdoor entry and actually started solving in stuff. So just to give an idea, okay. So today all those apps that you talk about are those who's who app relating to only 20% of the users in India. So when I talk about an X or a Y or a Z app, which is currently the most famous app, are used by the top 20 category people, not that bottom 80. Versus similarly, the penetration of these applications in terms of their deliveries or accesses is only in the top 20 to 30% cities. What about the other 70s? So our concept of was pretty clear. What about the people who are looking at this opportunity? So for us, the India, or I would say the market, is 100x bigger than what these guys are. So I am capturing this 80% first, and this 20% are already my low hanging fruits. And I'm competing with something which is like out of the box. So zero brokerages, as I said, a free application for my users, multi-stop solutions in one app. That actually creates an umbrella of a unified application as we speak on. And yes, the fears were there, but I guess today, since we are 3.5 years old, we have overcome, we have succeeded, we have piloted, we have tested. My baby is now running in through. He's ready for the marathon.
Wow, very good. So, Amit, you said brokerage and all that, no brokerage, but there would be some amount for the people who wanted to onboard as a like service.
Okay.
Like I'm a
Okay.
photographer. I have a
Okay.
studio. So I would like to ask, if I wanted to come to your app, people will search for me and I get business from that. How can I enroll for that?
So Sonal, it's a very DIY simple processes. Again, we made a lot of innovations there rather than the other applications which have a lot of longer procedures. And then, as you say, there are some onboarding fees versus listing
Right.
restrictions. You can only list your X services. Then they basically cap you with the deals. They don't give you deals more than 10. So that's spread. So basically, there's a lot of uncertain activities, or I would say unauthentic activities that happened in this application, but still they have been able to run in through. What we have done, it's an open platform. So as and when you enroll with us, we are just charging you a flat 500 rupees per month subscription fee that takes care of unlimited listing, your complete unlimited deliveries, even that we take care with 32,000 pin codes, which is again one of the largest accessible areas. We give you a mini website, we give you a landing page. The complete application works for you to promote you, your brand, your services, or your products.
Wow.
Imagine, Solal, in a country like India, a small guy, not a tier 1 city who's making billions, a small guy in tier 2 or 3 cities, a simple guy who has a small parlor or a small photographer like you in a tier 3 cities, okay. How would he be able to, pay premiums for 10,000 and 20,000? 500 rupees is something which is very recoverable. And obviously, it's a marketing cost involved. He needs to spend on his marketing cost, but that should be feasible and practical for that, tier 2, 3, 4 city guys. One is anyway is acceptable on that line. We actually wanted the poor or the middle class people to come up and say, even I would like to become an entrepreneur. So today, all to my audience, I am not here creating an application. Basically, I am creating something for my brothers and sisters down there who really want to step into entrepreneurship and say, I want to do something. Now I'm looking at a female who says, I've taken a sabbatical break after my pregnancy or my marriage, and I want to just start something. How do I go about it? I don't have funds. Even if she's a tuition teacher sitting at home and wants to start her tuition classes, I can give her the break. Sitting at home without being into those gimmickal advertisings and stuff that we do in through. Contact me. I will ensure that your town knows about you within fortnights, and people start bounding you with saying, hi ma'am, I want to put my students out there. And that can be anything. That can be a Zumba teacher to a yoga teacher to everything that started after COVID, to a professional who is already established and already spending millions of rupees for advertisement. So that's where the whole generation is changing. So I have built this app to help my users to get everything in one place, well as also getting all my brothers and sisters and the smaller towns, bigger towns, and people who never thought about being on online due to the commissions that they pay. Because let's be very frank, there are commissions in the market around 35-40%, and if the margin of that business is 10%, how do you expect him to shed 35%? You don't make business in losses, right? Now that's where the whole thought process changes. And with all the blessings of these people who came up with us at the initial stage or pilot stage is what we are here, and we have proven the metal, and that's the reason today we are growing in much more higher speed than what our competitors or our well-wishers grew in the past 10 to 12 years of time. So we look forward reaching every individual who is either an entrepreneur or ever dreamt about or is trying to struggle to be an entrepreneur, because marketing and online was not his baby. Now we take over the responsibility and say, boss, we will take care of you. You just do take care of your business and your products. Rest is mine.
So अमित ने इतनी सारी बातें बताई हैं मुझे, और मैं तो बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ इस ऐप में जाने के लिए, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली हर चीज़ मुझे वहीं पे मिल जाएगी. बहुत आपने अच्छी बात बोली है कि प्रोंटो, अर्बन क्लैप और स्नैपडेट, ये हम इतना डेली करते हैं कि अच्छा इसमें नहीं मिल रही, इसमें मिल रही, इसमें नहीं मिल रही है. सो व्हाट यू आर सेइंग कि मुझे ये जो हर तरह के मल्टीपल ऐप्स हैं हर सर्विसेज के लिए, अगर मैं आपका एक ही लेती हूँ, मुझे वहां पे ही उन सब की क्वालिटी मिल जाएगी.
Yes.
और हाउ यू आर सेइंग इट?
ये सो बेसिकली आपको अभी ये अंडरस्टैंड करना इन द हेलो ऐप इज कि भाई अभी आपको 10 लोकेशन पे या 10 चीजें या 10 विंडोज पे जाना ही नहीं है. चाहे आपको कपड़े खरीदने हो, जूते खरीदने हो, एक काम वाली बाई ढूंढनी हो, और सर्विस स्टेशन और अ पंचर स्टॉप, to a photographer, to a camera, to a repairman, to anything, whether it's a flight ticket, everything. One-stop solution at all.
So just I wanted to ask one more thing. So this app is like, I have downloaded. Definitely we will show how the app works. Just for my as a layman, I wanted to ask कि like अगर मैं गई वहाँ जब like Google में I type कि I'm looking for a meet. Your app will open that site for
So the UI UX or the user interface is so easy and clear on Hello app कि उसमें क्या होता है, the moment you go for services, you get the categories. Okay, so we have a tab called as services. You have categories. It can be plumber, electrician, photographer. The moment you click on a photographer, my AI system works so algorithmically कि आपके एरिया में जितने photographers है, starting from the nearest to farthest to the all India basis, he will start ranking them with their services, their ratings, reviews, and then when you click on them, you can get the complete portfolio. So when I look at somebody, I will be understanding ki, who is this individual, since when has he been into this industry, what are his credentials, what are his services, what are the costs, what are the discount he's offering versus the times or the appointments. So basically for a service, we also let you book appointment directly through the app. Now imagine you wanted to, emergency, you wanted to book a dentist for that matter. You don't need to Google, you don't need to search. Just go on my app, click on a dentist. My app does the job. He gives you the top 20, 40, 500 nearest dentist to you. Click on one, check out his services. You get the rate of your so-called service that you need. Booking appointments right there. You also understand without speaking to the dentist. Easy available today, and if available, what are the timings? The moment you click, you can automatically book the appointments right there from your couch.
Wow.
Without talking to doctors, which you never did it before. Now that can be a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer or a mechanic or anything to that. Similarly, your product, we give you tons of products. So it's not that for shopping, say vegetables, you go to a vegetable dedicated app. Then you see if you are into veg, non-veg, you go to a special non-veg app. कपड़ों के लिए कोई और, nail polish के लिए कोई और. So what happens is you are cluttering your phones, downloading multiple apps, giving them access to your privacies, and then try to compare कि X पे कितना मिल रहा है, Y पे कितना मिल रहा है. Forget everything that. Now one app, click and say, since as I rightly said, other all apps, whenever they sell the products, it is always embedded with a lot of layers, delivery cost, when we talk about commission cost, सारे cost embed करके, तो 100 की चीज आपके पास 200 में पहुंचती है. अब हेलो में ही होगा, बिकॉज वहां पे कोई लेयर्स ऑफ कॉस्ट ही नहीं है. आपको 100 की चीज जो वेंडर बेच रहा है आपको 100 में ही मिलेगी.
Okay.
तो एट एनी गिवन टाइम फॉर ऑल माय जेंजीज एंड ऑल द एजेस, आपको ये समझ के चलना है कि अगर हेलो ऐप पे एक चीज मिल रही है एक्स कॉस्ट में, दुनिया के किसी भी ऐप में वो प्लस में मिलेगी. व्हाई? बिकॉज देयर आर लॉट ऑफ लेयर्स व्हिच यू हैव रिमूव्ड, एंड दैट्स द होल थीम ऑफ दिस एप्लीकेशन.
Got it. So you mean to say कि best of the products, best of the services you have uploaded there, and
Yes,
I don't have to compare. I don't have to see कि whether this is an. It's automatically best I'm getting.
absolutely yes.
So this is really amazing. So what was people's idea when you were coming up with this? Like how usually होता है ना कि अरे ये तो नहीं होगा, hello तो नहीं चलेगा. Hello is this and hello is that. So आपको क्या लगता था कि उनकी सुनी या अपने मन की आपने सुनी?
So I guess as a founder or as a mother, as I said for my baby hello के लिए सबसे ज़्यादा important था कि सुनो और implement करो ताकि वो question वापस ना आए. So when we initiated, we did a lot of research and development on the ground. We actually met those vendors, we actually met those users कि भाई अगर ऐसा कुछ करना है तो आप क्या चाहते हो? So my users came up with their problems and they said what were the solutions? When we met our B2B, B2C vendors, they came up with their problems and say sir ये issues है, हम ये करना चाहते हैं but ये नहीं हो रहा है, अगर आप ऐसा दोगे तो. So when we were designing the whole app, we actually went down to the ground. So me and my founder, so it's me, Amit, we have Jasmine who is our co-founder, we have Parag, who's our co-founder. So we actually went down to the grounds with our expertise in understanding what it is. And that's when the whole story started. So today, when I sit in front of you with a proven model in the market, this is something that came from the horse's mouth. तो मैं लोगों को आज वही दे रहा हूँ जो उन्होंने मुझसे मांगा था. Yes, at the initial stage, the skepticism was there कि सर आप ये कर सकते हो क्या, वो लोग ये कर रहे हैं. मतलब सर वो लोग ये कर रहे हैं और ये आपकी तकलीफ है तो ये तकलीफ मैं क्लियर करूंगा. And so we took time, we designed such a model, I would say a robust model or a design which clearly currently helps everyone who's watching this podcast, whether you're a user or a B2B or a B2C vendor or a producer or I would say a manufacturer. It is exactly what you guys were looking in for the ages because you never had choices. Now you've got choice and the choice is hello.
So choice is hello, say hello. So Amit, as you said, founders. So tell me about your founders. Are they your family or their friends and what?
So our founders and well-wishers, we have a large team. So we've got founders, we've got well-wishers, we've got advisory panels. Yes, they are friends, well-wishers, family members all involved. So our top three founders, basically it's me, Amit. So I am the founder and CEO for this company. So I started the curating, was joined by my better half, Jasmine, who is also an ex-banker and MBA from Symbiosis. So she comes up with her strategy in terms of strategies, people management, HR, administration. And we have Mr. Parag who heads our vertical for business development. So he takes care of in terms of the marketing strategies. So now we three, and then there are other people who are my advisory panels from different institutes, different categories. So now the whole team together is such a strong team that when we look at the competition, we really have solutions at our table. So when we brainstorm, or I would say when we fight with each other, we come up with solutions. Okay, and the solutions is not for some type of a short-term solutions. We look at large-term solutions where this brand or the app, and as I said, it's not just an app, it's more than an app, it's a brand that we are creating, should reach the masses as well as actually make India proud in the name of the world or the world economy that we're talking about. In fact, this app is made for the universe, okay? But India would always be our first platform where we would reach every individual of India and then create that application. And that's where we all founders, we all people who are associated put our best step out and their feedbacks, and we all are coming from an institute or you're coming from industry where they have spent 20-25 plus years of I would say knowledge gain and experiences, and now that's what coming out.
Very well said. And टीम अच्छी होती है तो काम भी अच्छा होता है. और हेलो तो सब लोग बोलेंगे, हेलो हेलो होने ही वाला है.
Right.
और मैं तो तब से कर ही रही हूँ, मतलब मुझे लग रहा है कब ये पॉडकास्ट करूँ और मैं सबसे पहले हेलो अब डाउनलोड
My
करूँ
pleasure.
आपका. सो वन मोर थिंग आई वुड लाइक टू आस्क अबाउट दिस कि अमित, यू वर इन जॉब एज यू सेड, वी
Right.
वर ऑल इन एंड यू लेफ्ट योर जॉब.
Right.
हाउ इजी इट वाज?
Good question again. So it's very difficult. वो जो एक तारीख को जो सैलरीज आती है, and then we were from a good background of studies and accolades, so we have reached that position where we were really in the demanding position in terms of bossing it out. But क्या होता है, there is always a comfort zone which has to be broken. अगर आपको कुछ बनना है, बड़ा बनना है, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's saying that. I've got a lot of other seniors, right from Mr. Nikhil Kamath to everybody that I look at, Aman Guptas and everybody that I look at, they have struggled to reach here, and today that's where they are. So comfort zone से बाहर निकलना is something which is the toughest part, but I guess that is the last step for an entrepreneur or a founders like us who would do that. अगर आप वो बैरियर पार कर लेते हो and you really got that stuff inside you, ideas तो आते रहेंगे सोनल. Ideas can come up. I had this X idea, somebody would come up and Y, and there are a lot of success things, that success stories are running through. But अगर आप अपनी आइडिया को बाहर लेकर ही नहीं आओगे, दुनिया के पास लेकर ही नहीं जाओगे, तो पता कैसे चलेगा कि आप में क्या है, और आप बताओगे नहीं तो आप सक्सेसफुल कैसे होंगे. एंड टुडे आई गेस द वे इंडिया इज डेवलपिंग और द ग्लोबल इकोनॉमी इज डेवलपिंग, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप or business ship is like, is just the next best thing that you can do into. Yes, jobs are secure, no doubt about that, but agar aap mein kuch hai and if your experiences can really create something for the matter, that's what we've been discussing for last few minutes, ki agar karna hai to karke dikhana padega. And I guess that's what I took a step into that. My colleagues at that point, somebody pulled me back, somebody says ja, and I guess those people who said ja, I said, see, I told you जाना चाहिए, और जो बोला, जो पीछे किसे बोले जाए तो चला गया आगे. And then people watch you and with the best eyes, and today I'm proud, I'm happy that myself, I would say, my family, they supported me. You have to step out, Amit, and if you got it inside you, do that. And I guess it's still the beginning. I am still young enough to fight my wars, as I said, because nothing is easy in life. But what we have created versus the love that I'm getting from you, media, for that matter, for Government of India, and other accolades that I'm getting through institutes like IIMs and IITs, they have been watching us, they have been writing articles about us, all the best publishers like Your Story Medias, everything, they've covered us to the best level. And to be appreciating them, they're looking at we growing. Okay, so well-wishing blessings are coming with us, and I guess we have created something which is a need of time. So it's not about business that I've created. Today I talk about a lot of founders on podcasts and say, मैंने एक business बनाया, मैं पैसे कमा रहा हूँ, मैं 10,000 करोड़ की कंपनी हूँ, मेरा वैल्यूएशन X है, मैंने कल 10,000 करोड़ की प्रॉपर्टी खरीदी, मैंने कार खरीदी. Fine, great, you deserve that. But today I am here not to create a business. I am here to create businesses for others. मैं चाहता हूँ मेरे जो इंडियन इकोनॉमी वो सुधरे, मैं चाहता हूं हमारा जो रेपो रेट है वो नीचे आए, मैं चाहता हूं हमारा जो ROI है वो नीचे आए. हाउ विल दिस हैपन? व्हेन द इकोनॉमी सस्टेन्स. जब मैं चीजें सस्ती बेचूंगा लोगों को, जब मैं लोगों को बोलूंगा भाई आई विल हेल्प यू सेल इट, व्हेन माय बायर्स आर बाइंग इट चीपर एंड माय सेलर्स, दैट इज व्हेन द होल इकोनॉमिक कोलैप्स डाउन. Okay, they come down to a better level, and that's where more, as I said, I'm trying to here to create more entrepreneurs. So we are creating entrepreneurs in terms of our business partners. So we have a model called as franchisees, where we are opening around 2,500 plus franchisee locations across India, who would basically be our partners, partnering us to enter their respective zones. So we are creating 2,500 senior entrepreneurs and all our vendors as their entrepreneurs. So we are giving that sword to come out and fight in the market, जहाँ पे लोगों को लगा कि market बहुत tough है. Boss, no, let me put it very straight to the screen. Market tough नहीं है, market बहुत easy है. It's all about you reaching the right user or a customer that I'm talking about. अगर वो मैं आपको help करता हूँ, to leave it up to me, I'll take you there.
Wow, very good. So, as you rightly said, आप एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में आए, आप एंटरप्रेन्योर बने, लेकिन सबसे बड़ी बात होती है आप अपने नीचे क्रिएट कर रहे हैं.
Absolutely.
एंड आई रियली लव दिस आइडिया कि देर आर मेनी स्पेशली विमेन्स, व्हेन आई कम अक्रॉस विद देम, दे वांटेड टू डू समथिंग बट दे डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू, हाउ टू डू.
Right.
So I think Helllo is the right app for you. You know what to do, how to do, and they will guide you. So Amit is there. You can connect with Amit. And Amit, there is one more thing I would like to ask you. So what is the future of Helllo? How you see it? Like how people are taking it right now, and what is a bigger picture you are looking at it?
So as we say, hello is the word everybody's talking about, either with me or without me. So I am really catching up that space in terms of the need. Okay, as I said, my users are falling in love with me. So as and when we grow with our user base, as and when we interact with more people, they are like, wow, okay, matlab, this is what I was waiting in for, because we have captured the niche. ये वही चीज है जो लोगों को चाहिए थी. Okay, so I guess we have created that. My vendors are happy, my entrepreneurs are happy. So going forward, when I say what's the future of Helllo, we are looking at every phone to have Helllo on their screens right there. Every vendor to be a part of this ecosystem where he would love to sell their products and services, because I'm really making money for him, not from him. Okay, so there's a for and a from that I'm talking about specifically. That's what people are doing the other way around. They're doing from, not for. I'm doing it for. तो हम जब वो फॉर कर रहे हैं तो people are actually buying it out, people are actually supporting the whole idea, and then as in we are growing day, as I'm talking to you, I'm sure there are millions of people who are using my application, somebody booking a cab or booking some kind of movie tickets and going on, and this will grow on. And for a country like India who is growing day and night, and new things are absorbed, I guess Gen Z's or the I don't know, I'm alpha or whatever it is that it comes into throw into, so all category or age of people are looking for something else. They have done with what is there in the market. So I guess Helllo is growing towards the next big thing that India is looking at. For any aspect, it can be an aspect in terms of the brand that we create, and we show the world that in India has something called as something like a Facebook or a Google Meta that they vouch for. They said Helllo is our next white collar or the feather in the cap that I'm looking at. And for general people, yes, I am going to help them in and out and reach the maximum capacity. So we have 100 crore population here, and I guess all of them deserve Helllo, and I deserve them at the other end because I want to help them out, whether it's a user or a vendor.
So, what role do certifications like ISO, Startup India, MSME, and other certification and awards play in building trust for this app?
Rightly said, Sonal. So these are not awards basically. Okay, today it's more of a feather in the cap that we have proven that we were worth for this. So when you talk about an MSME, which is the state government facilitation, so that builds a credibility that this particular brand or a company has been valued by a state government. When you talk about ISOs, which is like a credential giving you a level, a niche. Okay, then we talk about Startup India, which is one of India's, I would say, Modi government's one of the most niche a place where they really support the new beginners in that lines, and all those other awards, like as I said, disruptive idea of the year, and I just got one of the global Indian awards also as a founder, and I was a entrepreneur of the year in 2023. So now these things not only gives us more motivation, I would say, other end, but for the other end, when I talk about the world looking at us, they are really looking at companies and brands growing in through. It's, as I said, it's not a business. Okay, business is meant for money. When we talk about brands are not built by money. Brands are built by trust. Brands are built by those acknowledgements that you get, those kind of supports that you get from the systems, whether it's a central or a state or the global system that you go, and that's where a brand is grown. Today, when we talk about brands like Tatas and Birlas, you never know about the products. They are those brands. Okay, the moment you say Tatas, okay, like okay, Tata hai, to trust hai. So that's what I guess we are building in. So Helllo hai, तो trust है, product है, service है, transparency है, और ये हमारे लिए है. And that's where I guess the certifications, whether you look at certificates or brand or acknowledgements, do help us out. And we look forward for more such appreciation from the governments and people like who are watching this.
So, any takeaway for our viewers and followers you would like to share or give?
The takeaway, as I say, keep saying hello. I mean, I'm sure you utter this word multiple times in a day, but now rather than just saying hello, do hello. And that will save a lot of time, that will save a lot of cost, that will save a lot of efforts, that will give you more exposure to what's actually in the market rather than what people are trying to show you. So do hello day to night, and then I guess that would really help you to create that world that I am dreaming about, or the world that the government of India is dreaming about, giving you an unified application called as Helllo. And I am here to help you out, and I am here to build it more better. And I am sure I'll say, Sonal, this is still the beginning. I mean, what wowed you out today? Like, wow, it is just the beginning. We have created something which will not stop here. It will go keep on growing, and I can give you more and more services, more and more facilities that would come up. So we have created a ground currently. So, and that's what, as you said, going ahead, my people, my well-wishers, and the economy of India and the population of India should look forward to support an identity like Helllo, because we are here for you. Okay, so if you help us grow, it's like you're making yourself help grow yourself, and I'm here to ensure that everything that I spoke today or I explained today is meant for your benefits. And I'm sure this is something that we all are looking at. And Sonal, I'm sure you really got the gist about why Helllo was born, what has been his journey, and what is he looking at. So I am here not to just promote the brand called as Helllo. It's more about really penetrating the mindsets of people in either of the sides, that there is a life beyond what you guys are doing in today. It's not about what you do in, it's about more, and I'm trying to bring it to your tables. Explore Helllo, Download the app. It's completely free for everybody, as I said, and explore how can you benefit through it. And that's what my intention at the end of the day would be. And as I promise, Helllo is just the beginning, and whatever you've got. So whether it's my youngster friends or my elders or my juniors or my colleagues who are looking at this application, lot more to go in through and explore the app. And I'm sure Sonal would lead the discussion from here. Over to Sonal.
So this was amazing podcast because in starting I was like little bit about the Helllo, and now I have whole good picture of Helllo, and Helllo has changed meaning of Helllo to me, because now Helllo is Helllo app, not
Right.
only Helllo. So this is something very interesting about this app, and sure, my best wishes and all our viewers and followers best wishes with you, and definitely all of us are going to grow it big, because yes, we want to see our India on number one. So, and this Helllo app will take us there. So let's go together for this and download the app Helllo.
Thank you,
Thank
Sonal.
you.
Thank you so much. And all my well wishers, thank you for giving me this opportunity to reach you through this media. And I'm sure I would not let you down. And it is just the beginning for all of us. Looking forward to have you on the applications. Download the app, available on Android and iOS. And it's completely free, and more things to come up to you. Thank you so much, Sonal.
Thank
And
you.
thank you, my audience, for the same.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.